What is a superbug? A radioactive bug? A bug wearing spandex and a cape? No. A superbug refers to bacteria that has become resistant to some form of antibiotics. Well, how does this happen? What are the connotations for humans? What would you call a bug wearing spandex and a cape? To answer the most important questions first, I think Incredibug might work well. To understand antibiotic-resistant bacteria, you first have to understand bacteria. Bacteria are prokaryote cells, meaning that they are small, simple, primitive type cells. And much like most cells, they are programmed with a simple, coherent goal in mind. Another important factor is that bacteria reproduce fast, incredibly fast. This is largely due to the fact that most bacteria reproduce by the process called binary fission, where the cells duplicate their internal organs and then pull apart, creating two daughter cells genetically identical to the former parent cell. The common bacteria, E. coli, can replicate in as little as every 20 minutes. This means that as more bacteria are created, there is an exponential rate of reproduction, resulting in bacteria growing to the numbers of millions in no time at all. Another important matter is mutations, gene transferring, and genetic variation. And I know. I said that bacteria reproduce, creating identical daughter cells. And that's true, for the most part. It's like Chicago deep dish pizza. It's sort of pizza, but in reality, everyone knows it's not. Bacteria, however, have mutations occur, which are just simply errors that happen when genetic code is being replicated, that results in new DNA coding. Gene transferring is something that's pretty unique to bacteria and works generally like this. If a neighboring bacteria dies, and its DNA is out in the open, another bacteria could grab the DNA and incorporate it into itself. Weird, right? Some studies even showed that if humans eat another organism that contains resistant bacteria, that bacteria DNA can be transferred, causing the human bacteria to gain certain properties of the other organism's bacteria. These genetic variations, paired with a rapid reproduction rate, creates a perfect storm for fast-paced bacterial evolution. So here's how it happens. An antibiotic is taken due to you feeling sick. The antibiotic goes in and kills the bacteria, most of the bacteria. If a bacteria exists that contains DNA that would make it resistant to the antibiotic, then it has a chance to survive. And once a large amount of bacteria is killed, the surviving bacteria rapidly reproduce to fill in the empty spots, passing on the gene that made it resistant to bacteria in the first place. And because gene transferring is a thing, it becomes even easier to spread the resistant bacteria from one organism to the next, from one person to the next. Antibiotic-resistant superbugs are truly amazing and scary. Just because they're antibiotic-resistant, that doesn't mean that good hygiene can prevent sickness in the first place, or that our body's defenses won't be good enough to get rid of dangerous bacteria.